Okay, Coach, so the folks here, they are bundled up, but they're ready for football as you get a look at First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it, this crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New England Patriots and the Cleveland Browns. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Here we go. Set. 60 or. Just go.
They'll run for the first time with Sony Michel. And oh, his first carry, he loses the football. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's first and 10. Now this throw caught left side. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 18 big yards on that one, and a New England first down.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They've got a first and 10 at the 11.
Yeah.
They're going to look to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Now it looks like we've got a Patriot down, slow to get up. We'll check on his status when we get back. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
Hey, wahoo! Go!
Here's 2nd and 8. It's Waring the tight end with it. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Kahale Waring. His second touchdown on the season. And the Patriots drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. And he gets it to make it 7-0 Patriots.
Makes the score Patriots 7, Browns nothing.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Let's go. Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. And he gets this all the way down to the Patriots' 22. Great run there, but it looked like they were going to have him for the stop. He was able to push through. They didn't wrap up defensively.
No, they didn't. All credit to the runner for making it happen, breaking through some contact and going a long way. But the defensive guys, when they watch this on tape, they're not going to be real happy with themselves. They had a great opportunity that they let slip through their hands.
Hey, Charlie.
A first down throw for Mayfield. That's going to be caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham with touchdown number 7 on the year as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Extra point forthcoming. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Let's go.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now. They have to feel great about their opportunity.
They begin with Michel on the ground. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. That one good for 13 at a New England first down. Successful toss play to the right there. It's interesting. Teams seem to run the toss a lot more to the right than to the left.
It's usually a little more natural. Right-handed quarterback, typically your power side running the ball is to the right side with your guard and your tackle. In college football, they used to call it student body right because you had everyone on that side, including a fullback leading. In the pros, they don't call it that, but it's still the same result.
Now.
29 is Mike 29. Let's make these babies cry.
Back to throw now on first down. This one brought in by the 6'5" tight end Waring. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Here we go.
Nice job, nice patience right there. Put him on the right side, let him work his way across, put the ball in his hands, and let him work his way upfield with a catch.
Ready, break.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Look at me. Zipper.
Motion.
Hey, two.
Mike 29. Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go. 29 is Mike 29.
Back to throw here. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
Hey, it's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept the pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
Hey, alert, 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 alert! Hey, Foxtrot, Foxtrot! 94 is the mark, 94 is the mark! All right, T, let's hurry! Let's hurry!
Following the interception, Mayfield. Complete to Jones. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 47-yard line.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Browns have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Come on, let's go!
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Hey, Haywood!
29 is the Mike. Mike 29. Too little, cupcake. 29 is the Mike. Mike 29. 29 is the
Hey, high 7.
Win championships, baby.
Now.
2nd and 10. It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12. Certainly worth noting he's now one catch away from 600. He's at 599 in his career.
Here we go.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Five.
Looking to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, 2nd and 10.
Hey.
29 is the Mike. Mike 29. Let's go, D.
Bravo.
29 is the Mike. Mike 29. Oh, dang, pump.
Ready.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Going up top. And it's intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
No, to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline, and now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then.
The first down screen pass, good for 5.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. A run for Nick Chubb. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second. On third down, it's Nick Chubb. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Corey Vedvik now set to punt. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. Corey Vedvik on to punt the football. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. A throw left side to start the drive is complete. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
Check 50, check 50.
Hey, Alpha.
29 is the Mike 29.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Got a man open. That's Harry. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Here we go.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, exit.
29 is the Mike 29. Double dog, that's the way. 29 is the Mike 29. Hey, I'm coming after you,
5.
Now back to throw. Complete to Hilton. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 39-yard line.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Hey, orbit.
29 is the Mike 29. Cut. 29 is the Mike 29. Let's go, tackle, let's go. We got this.
Hey, Echo.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And his throw is incomplete. T.Y. Hilton, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it. Here's Michelle. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And down to the 28-yard line. And he will be taken down, but not before he gets this to the Browns' 28.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Hey, wahoo!
On the ground is Michelle. And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Second and 3. Out to the right. He's got the tight end wearing. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. 7 yards there and a first down.
Let's go. 60 Pittsburgh. Hey, team 6. Team 6. X3. 218. Chop. Get that quarterback!
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Credit that breakup to Greedy Williams.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Hey, Zoo.
51, Mike 51. Hey, come on, come on.
Now.
Throwing again. Stanley. And his throw's going to be incomplete. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Hey, box truck.
Off the play fake. Stanley. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. The Browns drive about to get started. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
You ain't doing nothing today. You ain't doing nothing today.
Alert 3.
Pistol.
Alert 3. Check 24.
Hey, Haywood.
Check Mike 6. You don't want none, baby. You don't.
Big time drive. Look, my time.
Mayfield to throw it. It's caught by OBJ. He's at the 30. 10, 5. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far, as his guys are able to regain the lead. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match than a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Looking for Harry. He airs it. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. A big pickup of 38.
That was an excellent read right there. Saw cover 1. That means it's just a single high safety. So you know if you throw the ball to the outside part of the field, help is going to be a little bit late getting there. And he puts one out there for a big-time completion.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
They'll look to throw. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And it's knocked away and incomplete. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored 1, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
50 wants the mic. 50 wants the mic. Watch the run. He's crashing. He's checking crash.
Look, squeeze.
Crash zone.
Let go.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And he comes back with 1 complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 22-yard line.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Got it.
Hey, let's go.
Delta. 5.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And he fires one incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Get that ball. Hey, Mike 51, Mike 51. Coverage. 51's the mic, 51's the mic. Hey, keep it up, keep it up.
Get it.
They'll set up to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6.
Mike 51. I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son. 51's the mic. 51's the mic. All day, all day, all day, all day.
Hey, orbit.
Go, Mike 51, Mike 51, go.
They'll look to throw again. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Kahale Waring, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
Pistol, pistol, pistol. Under crunch. Up.
First down, Mayfield. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. J.C. Jackson there defensively to knock it away.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Hey, wahoo! Regular.
Mayfield. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. He was trying to go back to Beckham there, but now it'll be 3rd down. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Run. Hey, Charlie. 80 weapon.
Now Mayfield. He completes it to Bryant. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. And they're able to convert on third with a solid gain of 23.
At the 49-yard line.
180. I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you. Shoot.
Run. Alert, 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 alert. Hey, seam 6, seam 6.
94 is the mark, 94 is the mark.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Here I come again.
Hey, alert 33.
94.
Hey, zoom.
I'm trying to collect.
Done.
Final play of the half, Mayfield. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. He was trying to go back to Beckham there. And that'll make it 3rd down. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. Hurry.
Squeeze.
Hey, foxtrot.
They'll throw now on the final play. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. 22 yards there, a first down. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now.
Check 43.
Hey, alert.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. He had a really solid first half running the football and picking up where he left off here in the 3rd quarter.
How about the yardage he's piling up right now? This feels like a full game, not just the series that we're watching right now. I know people are screaming, where are the adjustments from halftime on the defensive side of the ball? Sometimes they're just not there. Sometimes you just have to find a way to tackle someone.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 right at the 40.
Matchbox lights.
Now Chubb. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
And he'll go down at the 28.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Hey, Haywood.
94 is the mark. 94 is the mark. Watch a slant. Watch a slant.
King.
94 is the mark. 94 is the mark.
Hey.
A first down throw from Mayfield. Jones has it. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Hey, high 7.
Mayfield on first down. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and that'll be second down. Chubb. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score one touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got one, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard.
Watch tight. Tight end's right. Watch tight. Tight end's right. Hey, we got 4. We got 4 down. 4 down. Watch number 5.
Alert, 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 alert.
Twist.
They hand off to their big tight end. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. Eric Ebron. His first touchdown on the year as they have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle, and they will take a 7-point lead. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Excellent field position after the face mask penalty. 1st and 10 out near midfield.
Mike 51. Pick it up.
Bravo. Hit it.
They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That was very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Let's go, D. Tighten up.
Hey.
51 to Mike. Watch the screen. Right here, guys. Fight 51.
Go.
Hey, I'm coming. 51, Mike. Mike 51. I'm coming after you.
2nd and 10. And the catch made by Hilton. 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, New England. T.Y. Hilton. His 6th touchdown of the season as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are all tied at 28. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Fielded about a yard deep. They'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the third quarter, so we're right back to where we started at intermission.
Yeah, how about that? Tied at the half, tied after the first two drives of the third quarter, one for each. That tells me that someone's defense has got to step up and make a big play and try and change the momentum of this game.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
General West.
Running for the first time with a fullback, C.J. Ham. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
Let's go.
Ready up.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10.
You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid of me.
22 jet bombers. 22 jet bombers.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
Hey, Alpha.
51.
They'll look to throw here. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down.
Let's go. Let's go.
If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Ready.
Now a first down carry. It's Michelle. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. Larry Ogunjobi there to make the tackle.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Topper.
You got time. You got time.
Deep grip.
Now they'll give it to the first option. That's their fullback. And oh, he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
All day, defense. All day. All day. Check 4. Check 4.
Following the penalty, Michelle. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Let's go. 18 Gator.
And that's going to do it. Clock hits zeros. They're not going to get another playoff. Time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Great.
Like 51.
Hey, Orville.
51 to mine. 51.
Here's 2nd and 8. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback.
New England on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 15.
51 to Mike, boy, 51. Here we go.
Hey, echo.
Here we go.
Get it.
Looking to throw. And that is incomplete.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. The kick by Carlson is good. And with that, they will move out in front by 3. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
94 is the Mike. 94 is the Mike. Let him know.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to float this one deep right. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Odell Beckham, 75 yards. And once again, the Browns are back in front. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. It's a short kick, taken near the 18. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Let's go now.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled.
Through an opening, and there he goes. And he takes this way down, deep into Cleveland territory. A big-time run there by Sony Michel. Give him 52 yards on the ground.
And the Patriot 1st down.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. They'll run with Michel. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
Here we go. 10-2 stop.
They'll run it here with Pirine. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, That'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Back to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a fourth down decision.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
50 wants the mic. 50 wants the mic. Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, D. Man up, D.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And that is incomplete. The Patriots come up empty on fourth down. And this Browns defense stands tall. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball. He's got a man complete. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. It's a big play there for the Browns. 59 yards. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. On the ground, it's Chubb. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down.
Real. Check safety. 94.
They run it again with Chubb. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down.
Mike 6.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And that's knocked away and incomplete. The veteran Stephon Gilmore able to break that one up. Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, it didn't look his way at all in the first half. And I'll bet you the offense coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a fourth down try. but they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire.
Hey, team 6. Team 6.
2nd and 6. And his throw here is incomplete. This defense hasn't had the best showing in this game, but a critical knockdown there. If they can hang on, I guess the end will kind of justify the means.
Certainly, and just think of it this way. It may not be the quantity of the plays that they've had because those haven't been great, but they get a few more quality ones like that. That could finish things off for them.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Now Pirine. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. Bit of a surprise. They ran it on 3rd and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10.
1st down, Patriots.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. They stay on the ground. This time it's Michel. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
You know, it's become cliche, but we have seen it and observed it. When runners have days like what we're seeing right now, they often take their offensive linemen out for steaks afterwards, don't they? They all go buy them dinner. But after a play like that, he might reduce it, might go to the corner and just grab a hot dog or two, huh?
Hey, I mean, they've still been blocking for him well in this game. They don't get one mulligan up front.
Okay, so what we're saying then is we're going petite filet instead of porterhouse.
8 ounces. 8 ounces is good.
All right, just checking.
50 wants the mic. 50 wants the mic. Man, I got you.
Hey, foxtrot. 5.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. That would have been a tough catch, but in this 2-minute drill, those are the ones you really hope your guys come up with.
Yeah, you don't want your guy to be able to take the out because it was a tough catch. You needed him to come up with that one because if he does, it alters the perspective of this 2-minute drill, doesn't it?
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Watch the run.
Smooth.
50 wants the mic, boy. 50 wants.
Get it.
Back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Partner, you absolutely cannot take a sack in that situation. Now, it's also 4th down.
Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down.
Hey, Haywood. Hey, high 7.
They'll look to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off.
Well, NFL quarterbacks have learned the hard way. You're not going to get rich throwing against this guy. He's definitely too good. And this is now his 2nd interception of the ball game. And if I'm running the offense, I've got to tell my guys, you've got to go work on the other corner.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 44-yard line.
Set. 180.
All day, just like that. Just like that.
I got it.
Mayfield throwing quickly out to Beckham. They set the goal beginning of the year. Hey, let's win 7 games. Unfortunately, with this loss, they can't do it.
So now to be interesting to see how they respond as a team, because sometimes when you set goals, if you don't achieve them, you don't care anymore. You let everything else go. I want to see if they're going to continue to fight, scratch, claw, do whatever to try and get as many wins as possible, even if it doesn't reach their stated number.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. It's a win for the Browns, and they're happy in the dog pound as we say so long from Cleveland.